Hi, my name is Hilda. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making a detox soup. I've been doing it now for a few months and the results have been fantastic. So I thought maybe I would share this soup with you and we can do it together, and perhaps you can give me some feedback on the internet. Alright, so let's begin. The ingredients that you have to have is 7 carrots. We're using carrots, celery, and parsley. All right. So this is the this is all to the detox soup, and what we're doing is we're creating a broth. So okay. So let's start with the carrots. I've already chopped a few carrots, and actually I'm ready to start chopping them up. Okay, what you need to do with these carrots is cut them fine. If you don't have a food processor, what I did until a few months ago, and I did get a food processor, I just chopped them as fine as possible. Little time consuming, but the result is all that matters. Hold on. Alright, so let's start dicing these up. Alright, hold on. Easy it is with the food processor. The funny thing about it, I saw this food processor on sale, and I bought it. I had it in the closet for a year. One day I just got tired. A few weeks ago, I got tired of chopping up the carrots, and I'm like, let me try this. So just takes a few seconds. You can also do this detox as a juice, using your juicer, and it really tastes good. I had one of my kids try it and he said it was an acquired taste, but I like fresh vegetables. It really tastes good. And actually the soup is much better, especially now for the winter time. I know I'm a soup lover, so I don't mind sipping on this broth all day. Alright, oops, one more, hold on. So, what we're going to do is we'll open this up. I tell you, I don't throw away anything. Even these big pieces that were not chopped up by the food processor, I just incorporate it in the water. Because what we have to do, I'm going over to the stove. Wait. Let me get my pot and I already have a pot full of water boiling. After the soup is done, I just put everything into this pot here. But this pot here gives me much more space. So. Alright, so we're just going to incorporate all of this. Okay. Get a spoon. And then we're just going to let this boil for about 25 minutes, because what we want to do is make sure that the water gets the taste and the sweetness of the carrots. Alright, let's get the rest of the ingredients ready as the carrots boil. Hold on. Let me get the celery and the parsley. So what I do with this, I used to put everything in the food processor, but I don't think I got the taste that I liked until I tried just chopping it up like I'm doing now and letting it boil. And the same for the parsley. I usually put everything in. Let's just put everything in. The same thing with the spinach, except I don't put the ends of the spinach in. Just chop it up. And that's it. I mean, the spinach, the celery, the parsley. What amazed me about this soup is that you can drink it all day and you're not hungry. I mean, this is actually, I call it food for the soul, because it just keeps you full, and you feel so satisfied, which is strange, because you know how we usually always feeding our stomach, and I found that it really makes a difference, and it's actually feeding the soul. And once you feed the soul, you're so much satisfied. Really, it took me a long time to learn, obviously, but now that I'm doing it, I'm really enjoying it. So let's see what's going on with the carrots. All right, let me check. Okay, the carrots are looking really good. Hold on, let me just get the spoon here. You can smell the carrots. It smells so sweet. That's so good. I think this is good now. So now what we have to do is put the rest of the ingredients in. And what I do, I always check for the color of the water. Once you see the water is orangey, you know that you have the right broth color. Alright, hold on. So let's put the rest of these ingredients in. Put too much water in this. I'll just let it cook down. But that's it. That's basically it for the soup. Let me just wipe the stove down a little bit. And I'm not going to cover it completely until the water just absorb a little bit. But I would like everyone to try it. It was really worth it, and maybe you can give me some feedback. I'm on Facebook. Just email me on Facebook with any questions you may have. and I'll try to answer them. So, I mean, this is something I wanted to share. I'm not a professional nutritionist. This is something that I tried, it worked for me, and I wanted to share it with you. And it's always nice to experience the journey, you know, with someone who is on the same path. So, hi, welcome back. Now that the vegetables have boiled for 35 minutes, we're going to start straining it. All right, hold on. Let me go get the pot. Be very careful when you do this because you see what I mean? It's probably an easier way to do this. This is the way I do it. Okay. That's my spoon. Let me turn this off. Alright, oh, it smells so good. Just want to make sure that I get all the juices and everything is. So you see, it makes about 2 quarts of broth. And you see the orangey color? Oh, it smells so good. Now, what we have to do is we have to season the broth. And what I do to season the broth is I take onion salt. Okay. So. And we don't take too much because the sweetness of the carrots make it taste delicious. I think that'll be fine. Let me just taste it to see if we need any more salt. I think a little more salt is necessary. Just a little more, not too much more. Alright, I think that's it. Let's put it back on the stove. Cook it down a little bit. All right, and that's it. So we take this, we start with the 7 carrots, a handful of spinach, we take some parsley, and we take celery. Just a handful of that. We chop everything up. We let the carrots boil for about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. Then we add the rest of the ingredients and we let that boil for about 35 minutes. And then after we strain all the vegetables, we season it, and then that's it. You can enjoy that broth all day long. I mean, if you want to do a detox, you can just sip on that broth for the whole entire day. And in between, when if you feel a little empty, you feel like you want something more filling, what you can do is you can juice. We'll do some juicing in the next video to show you how you can incorporate the juice and the broth together. And you can do that for six days. Just do that and you will lose like 5 to 10 pounds a week if you do that. So once again, this was Hilda. I hope you enjoy making the detox soup with me. Let me know what you think, and let's get some feedback. And anything else, if you have any other suggestions, or if you want to add some okra to that, some green peppers, you can. I just enjoy the broth, but you can add other vegetables like okra and pepper. So Enjoy, everyone, and talk to you soon.